Hello, thanks for being with us on Community Connection. I'm your host, Tracey Christensen. Today, I'm talking with Allison Flanders from the Utah Heritage Foundation. And Allison's going to share with us some of the historical things we can see in Utah and a little about your mission. Let's talk about that.
All right, so the Utah Heritage Foundation does historic preservation throughout the state. We're the statewide organization. We preserve historic buildings, both in residential areas and commercial buildings, working to save the historic structures throughout the state.
And why do you think that's an important thing?
Well, it's like stepping back in time. You're saving a little piece of our culture. For example, Main Street. The same things happened on Main Street 100 years ago that still do today, business and commerce. And it's important for the next generation to see how buildings used to be built, how it used to happen, as well as how things have changed.
So do you participate in restoration projects throughout the entire state?
We do. We're mostly an advocacy organization, providing help finding resources for communities to rehabilitate their structures. We do have low-interest loan programs for historic homeowners to apply to rehabilitate certain parts of their house, which is a great program for us. It helps a lot of homeowners both in Salt Lake and throughout the state.
So if you live in a historic home or think you do, then you could contact your organization.
Yes.
That's exciting. Tell us about the tours that you do at the Governor's Mansion.
So we are the organization that puts together the Governor's Mansion tours. They're every summer, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4. And those are throughout the summer months, and also at Christmas time is a special opportunity to see the Governor's Mansion decorated for the holidays.
I'll bet.
There's usually a theme, and it's kind of fun to see the elaborate decorations that are donated, time and materials, to the state of Utah. That's
neat. So families can come, and just how much of the mansion do you get to see?
You get to see the entire first floor. The upper floors are the governor's residence. They do live there in that house. So you get to see the formal dining rooms, the kitchen, lots of collections of historic things, from gifts from presidents, senators, because the home belonged to Mr. Kearns, and he was a senator for the state of Utah. So he had a lot of powerful friends. They gave him a lot of interesting things, so it's fun to see the kinds of things that they've kept around.
That is. So you talk about the background and history of that building. Do you also do research on other properties and finding the history of?
Yes, so we, along with the State Historic Preservation Office, research buildings throughout the state. And we research long and hard to find out information. Sometimes it's easy to find if it's well documented, and sometimes you're searching forever just to find a little bit, but it's interesting either way.
It is. It's fascinating work. Thanks, Allison, for talking with us today. We hope you've enjoyed learning more about the Utah Heritage Foundation, and if you'd like to continue to find out more or to go on a tour of the Governor's Mansion, you can go to our website, KBYU11.org, and click on the Community tab and find out more information about contacting them and participating in some of the great history in our community. We hope you'll join us next time on Community Connection.